This
Alright.
battle is sponsored by Marvel
The group's
Snap
not
and
as big as
PrizePicks.
before, but I've still got the GTCO, Snack Cakes, and Dom with me this time.
Eggman all the
Bowser
way.
versus Dr. Eggman.
I like Mario
The king
more,
of the
so.
Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone.
Before,
He's with
I
my boomstick.
And
When
it's
I
our
heard the
job to
matchup
analyze their
was coming, I
weapons,
was
armor,
thinking
and
it's gonna
skills
be
to find out who will
really
win
close,
a
but Bowser's
death
gonna
battle.
take it. But we'll see what the pre-analysis says.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
Ah, boring. Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome.
What do you mean?
Here
Like,
comes
like,
King Koopa
they-
himself,
like,
better
it's
known
not city
as
apartment.
Bowser.
No,
The moment this
that, I don't
orphan star
think it
child was found by Kamek,
That's
it was
Metro
clear
Kingdom.
Bowser
Oh,
would
yeah, it is
command the
Metro
disparate
Kingdom.
outcasts
Yeah,
of
I
the
see
Mushroom
it.
world. The Koopa Clan.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
Bowser.
So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her. He released if she
The
agrees
magic
to marry him and his
Bowser has
dad
to turn
bud.
things
Yet
into
he was
blocks,
foiled
something I'm
time and time
concerned
again
about
by
for
those
Eggman. What if
pesky
he just
Mario
turned into a
brothers.
block?
However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a
That is
brick
true.
house strapped to a soda
He
strap.
could be
That
like
spike
Tony
shell takes
Stark.
a lot of punishment. Not even
No,
the
he
weight of
doesn't
a
have
castle
to
can
be there.
scratch it.
Yeah.
Especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric
I hate that
Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe
Grass
fire and
players, yeah.
control lava.
90
He commands
matchups, by the way.
nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer
Isn't
space,
that a shit
picketing the
crowd?
earth with a snap. But that's not all the magic he's mastered.
The thing is, he doesn't
Telekinesis,
use his
creating
magic
perfect
that much.
clones,
He's not smart.
reanimating his
Prefers to fight
undead
hand to
skeleton,
hand.
Yeah.
and worst of all,
This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face.
They're gonna use
yeah,
this
he's
to
definitely
argue
got
that
an ego
Bowser's
on him.
intelligent.
He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ,
That's cap.
but I've seen this
He's
moron
capping,
put
bro.
death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Yeah, like how do you
Despite his
put a
clumsiness,
axe
Bowser's
that's destroying
charisma
your
and
own
leadership
bridge
brought
and
many
then
to
don't
his
even
side.
use it?
Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side
Oh,
of
also,
World
I heard this is the
8-4.
fourth longest-
The Koopa Troop.
Yeah,
An army spanning multiple
Oh.
territories across
I
the
think
Mushroom
because
World
they're going
and
into
beyond.
all the
Koopas,
details of their
Koopas,
army.
the Troopas, and the
So,
others make up the infantry.
they've got a
Some with
lot to
wings,
yap
some
about.
with
Yeah, there's a lot of
shoes,
games.
Some even race cars. They're the red shirts.
Oh, they're
First
gonna
in
incorporate
and first
media.
out.
Piranha plants, loopers, and lakitus use their
But also, I
surroundings
don't
to get the
think
jump
movie
on
Eggman
unsuspecting
has
prey,
anything
by
about
land,
that.
sea, or
Oh,
sky.
except like
We'd be here forever
the
jotting down the small fries.
Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or
Who is
swapping
it?
my items to
From,
screw up
Sonic
my
Forces.
Mario Party lead. Not again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can.
No way they're giving them
Frequent
all
use
the
of
power
Yoshi
up.
Tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat role play. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like
A
a
family.
family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point.
Oh, they're gonna
Bowser
talk
took
about
them in
Eggman's
and even
kids
trained them
being
in
like
dark
Metal
magic.
So no one's as spoiled as
Who
his
is that?
natural Nepo baby,
from
Bowser
Frontier.
Jr.,
Eggman's
captain
daughter.
of the
Yeah,
Koopa
Eggman's
Troop.
daughter.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario?
Classic
He terrorized
character
Delfino
stage.
Plaza with
I mean, Top
literal
Frontier came
evil
out 2 years
paint. That
ago.
whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
They could
And I
also
bet
try to
Bowser
argue
still
that
has something to
other
preach,
than Metal
but
Sonic
really
and
the king is
Sage,
very
Eggman's
protective of
army
his
doesn't really
kids.
like
If
him
the
that much.
fam's in trouble, he
Will
can will
him
himself
around.
to transform
Well,
into
most
a
of them are like
giant
mindless
kaiju,
robots,
all to
but
crush
they're not
whatever
real.
bully's talking smack.
No,
Maybe a little
they're not gonna let him
overkill.
use
Just
Omega.
one punch from Giant
Well,
Bowser
well,
launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the
Monsters
light path
beat
and the
AI.
scale of their universe,
Probably,
Bowser's
yeah.
punch must have hit with a
Probably
force of
gonna be
over
it.
125 trillion tons of TNT.
I don't even care about this math
Considering
right
how
now because
Yoshi
it's not
punted
gonna- they're not
poor
gonna
Raphael
use
the
this
Raven
as their
so
maximum
hard he
power. It's not
exploded
just
into a
something-
constellation of
It's really
stars.
like
This
fantasy
isn't even
versus
close
sci-fi.
to Bowser's full strength.
No,
Yeah,
don't
that's what he
bully
just said. It's not
him,
close
kid,
to the full thing.
especially
They're
if
gonna
he
give
falls into
Bowser
some
the
of
Dream
Bowser
Stone
Jr.
so
set
it
of
makes the
black paint.
multiverse
That
and they'll do
stuff's
the same
scary.
thing.
Enough
with
to unleash
Eggman and
Bowser's
his
Dark
people.
Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters. universe.
Okay, seriously, how does
This
Mario
game is so
ever
good.
beat this guy?
I don't care if
He's
it's
like
5 hours
Godzilla,
long.
Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big
Is
turtle.
it
We're not
3D
even to the
World
best
plus
part.
Fury?
Bowser's
Yeah, I'm
dark
talking about
magic
just Fury.
became
I was
so
gonna say, I
powerful,
don't
he
think
eventually
3D
learned how to
World
warp
is
the
not
very
World is
fabric
not
of
going to
reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen.
Bless you.
He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh, God, does anyone know how to
Yeah,
BLJ?
He
They
also
better
stole
not say they-
ultra-powerful items
No.
like the Wonder Flower, which
Oh
can
my
mold
God,
reality
dude.
like Play-Doh, and the Dream
Let's say
Stone,
that-
which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Well,
Let's say they better not
Infinite
use that
Lumas
staircase.
can
I think
become
they're
whole
give them infinite
galaxies.
power.
They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489
Like, what movie
quadrillion
that would have
times light speed.
that could add to
Obviously,
this?
the Big Daddy
Same
Grand
like
Stars
movie
are even
Eggman.
crazier.
That's bro, I hate
Bowser used
Mario
one to
games.
power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to
cartoony
ruin
series when they have
everything?
cartoony teeth.
It's a him.
And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a
That's for
chain
my
reaction
series,
that
my
destroyed the
series.
entire
No,
universe
sorry.
via a massive
Specifically.
black hole.
Thanks, Space Captain Rosalina showed up
There's
to
no
save the
grounded
day.
black-
Not that Bowser
series
needed
that's
saving.
good,
He's been
no.
swallowed by another black hole
It's
and
called a
thrown into a
platform.
star
You
that
can jump.
was
You
super
can't be
big.
around there.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself.
I
Oh,
think
wait,
Bowser's
he
gonna
did,
win, but
and
I'm
he
rooting
beat the
against
hell
him
out of
because-
him.
With all this
Wait,
power,
Wait,
it's no wonder
wait,
he still
Ganondorf
hasn't conquered the
beat
Mushroom
Bowser?
Kingdom.
Bowser
Perhaps
was
it's
so
because his
obnoxious
visions of
about
grandeur
it. I
were
hope
never
they
really
don't
what
get
he
away.
saw.
I hope
Surrounding
Bowser
him
goes
is a
too.
crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against
They
him.
don't play around about that.
Are you
though.
saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So,
He's a
Put him at that on
baddie
Bowser
through and
just
through,
as Mario's
who will
better.
teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king!
this battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is the best
Yeah,
place to get
controller.
real money sports action. And it's daily fantasy sports
Yeah,
is
so we
super
bet on Bowser Eggman on that?
Probably, but I'm not.
fix. Run your
I'm
game.
not gonna do it. This matchup's too close.
He's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself,
Like,
his story is
Earthworm
my inspiration,
Robotnik.
just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, Lil
That's
Eggy grew
so
up a
funny.
lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo.
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention he deserved.
No, you mean craved. Desperately craved.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman Land, a capital of science.
A flying armada? Typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big
Did
ones.
you ever,
He
like,
invented a
control it
spatial
yourself?
displacement trap, which, while
I
online,
remember it.
scatters a target's atoms
know he
across
summoned it
space.
for it.
Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which
If
transmits
he ever
organic
controlled it-
tissue
Oh, they're
into
giving me stuff
living
from the
metal
IDW.
zombies.
Yeah.
It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with
Oh,
decoys,
they're not
he's
gonna let
riding
him
in
win
style
that.
with the
He's not a
Eggmobile.
decent
It's
defense.
lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
I mean, it's kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like
That
having an
is
atomic
really
bomb
small
in your
compared to
pocket
what
all the
they're talking
time.
about for Bowser.
Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs
the
himself.
heart, dude.
Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle mechs. It's
I'm
got
gonna miss
electric
something that
drills.
was in
It's
there
got
earlier,
ice
but
missiles.
now-
It's got a
I
whole
just don't know
lot
the
of
Sonic. I don't know all
bullets.
the
My
specific
God,
Sonic
Wiz.
stuff.
It was the
I
fake Sonic
need
art.
it.
And don't forget, Eggman built all of these things
Yeah,
himself.
and they already
Maybe
gave him that.
world domination is in his grasp yet.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on, he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not. But what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined
Classic
forces
character.
over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time
Are they gonna give
collaborating
him
with
a
others,
deadly
so he just
sweet
built his own army
Zapping
instead. The
sweet, dude,
Eggman
Zapping
Empire.
sweet.
The Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterpillars, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. But that's why he's made top-notch bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like
Okay,
everyone's
these-
favorite Robo
these are
Faker,
probably the
Metal
most
Sonic.
fun.
Metal Sonic has the most
especially
willpower
Metal
in
Sonic
the
being able to
Empire.
copy
He has the moves
And
and
if he
speed
just
of
does
Sonic
Neo
and then
Metal-
some. He's
Metal
had his
Overlord?
rebellious
Oh,
phases, but
okay.
Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, chaos control.
He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis,
Shadow
and with
generation.
enough chaos energy,
Metal
he
boss
powers
fight.
up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby.
Yeah, that's
one
what
of
gave him the
many
super
trump
form.
cards at Eggman's disposal. The Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King!
And when used on the planet's
Ninjutsu.
consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Lightman form. Yep, apparently Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped up
on?
gem Eggman has.
What are they
He
doing,
used the
dude?
jeweled scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things
Oh,
that
they give
power
the Chaos
Super
Emeralds?
They give
Saiyan
Emerald,
Hedgehog.
they give Eggman the
built
Chaos
and
Emeralds, but
built
they
and
didn't let
built,
Ganondorf
and
earn the
eventually
full
he
Triforce
built
against
something
Dracula.
that started
Okay,
to
bro.
build
I see
on
how it
him.
is.
Sage was originally designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter,
Okay,
she
if
was
Eggman
granted
wins, I think she's
actual
gonna play a huge
sentience.
role.
Sage
Like how
is
she
super
calculates like
powerful, but
14
now
million
she's also
possibilities.
super smart.
Yeah,
She
Sage
thought of
and Metal Sonic
millions of
are
battle
Garen.
plans all at once to defeat the massive Titan.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater,
Oh, yeah,
which
they give
ripped
him
apart
Time Eater.
space-time like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts
the one
power.
Sonic game
With
I've
them,
actually
Eggman's
played.
best
Right.
machines
Yeah.
can run
The best
indefinitely
one.
while matching the greatest
The thing is,
powers
I
of
feel like
Sonic.
everything
Chris
Eggman's
battles
bot can
Solaris,
do,
who tried to
Bowser
destroy
can do by
time
himself.
itself.
It-
Solaris
it-
extended
Bowser-
its chaos across
Bowser-
multiple
Bowser-
timelines in about
Bowser-
20
Bowser-
seconds,
Can
or
he
73
get through
quadrillion times like
Eggman's
It's
army?
funny though. While Eggman's
Because he's
smarts
probably
have sort
stronger
of
than
defeated
all of them,
Sonic
it's
here
just
and
that
there,
there's
he's
multiple.
pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well,
really
recall how
giving
Professor
Eggman
Gerald was a
classic
good
character
person
Sage
before
classic
losing the
character,
granddaughter
yeah.
he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah, Eggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world.
Critters?
Here's the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
Love that they edited that Shadow the
Quiz,
Hedgehog
you gotta help me.
cutscene.
What happened now?
Okay, pause it.
I'm addicted to marbles.
Alright, so like last time I'm gonna take a vote. Who thinks Bowser's gonna win? And I'm guessing you think
Eggman.
Eggman.
I'm Sonic loyalist, okay?
I'm a Mario loyalist.
You got a Sonic adult and a Mario adult.
This matchup's so close. Like
Who's autism
I think
gonna
it's
win?
whoever wins. It's like 51% of the time they win, and it's 49% of the time the other person wins.
It's a basically even matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with your statement of like it's gonna be mostly Bowser carrying himself and trying to get through all of Eggman's bullshit. Like, how is he gonna get through the Time Eater, dude?
He probably has time magic. He definitely has time magic himself.
This isn't magic. This is technology. Alright. Yeah,
Oh
let's
no, I've
skip-
got to think.
Wait.
Who am I locking in on?
Wait, Chris? You're sponsored by Scissors?
What was that, dude?
I'm gonna lock in on Eggman just because I don't like Bowser, and
We'll see.
I want Bowser to
We'll see.
lose.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Let's,
alright.
let's skip this Marvel Snap ad.
Click the link below the like button.
If it turns out that Eggman doesn't win, just let it be known that I was calling it was gonna be
All
Bowser
right,
from the
bets
start.
are set.
I just don't want him to
Run the
win.
data
So you're
I-
playing
I-
both sides.
I'm gonna put the
Yes,
camera
that's exactly what I'm
For
doing.
a death battle!
Eggman, please clutch up.
Yo, they got charging shot. Let's go.
Oh, they catfished it. That's really funny.
They should have gotten the guy who did the fan dub for Eggman.
I am Dr. Eggman, your genius overlord. Get a load of this.
Oh, this is so weird. You just the first 10 seconds. Oh, he's using his smash move.
Yeah.
Shut up, nerd.
One-man army. Oh, that's a fake. Okay, if he used up the fake this early, then he's probably good.
This power is without peace.
Dang, they're bringing out Infinite already. Oh, Eggman.
How could I forget about this character? He's been in every Sonic game.
He's been in one, and he sucked in it. Sonic Forces, dude.
Oh, is King Boo gonna hack it? Oh,
Wow,
crap.
wow.
Oh, football.
Charging
Face
shot!
of Ruby.
Let's go, charging shot.
So they got the
Alright, Metal Sonic, Infinite got washed. It's up to you.
Dude.
Up to you and Sage.
Oh, it's the guy from
Oh yeah, the classic character, yeah.
Oh, they stole Boo's crown.
What the
How is
fuck?
that happen?
Mario Party shit?
Holy crap, bro.
That was a fake fan movie, just like in the actual game. Trust.
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Metal. Ready to wrap this
Okay, I also hope, even if Eggman loses, I hope Sage is not
The
die.
more the merrier.
Oh, Fury got
Yeah,
it.
they're doing it.
Showtime.
This fight is insane. Okay, Neo Metal, you are not dead that bad.
No way. That's fucking Neo Metal now.
If these are the last two, it's Eggman's cook.
Nah. Face fucking up.
Oh, it's that other move from Smash. Okay, he's still here. He's still here. If it ever ends up a 1v1 between Bowser and Eggman, it's so over. Oh, you're done. You're done. You're out of it. K-Mix does not have the ability to survive that. Is that gonna make him switch sides? Oh, never mind. Oh crap! Is Bowser Jr. gonna get hurt? That's gonna make Bowser lock in.
Yeah. Where are the other Koopamans, bro?
Your hands off my...
There it is. Dreamstone.
Not metal. Fuck! Black
Sage. The Death Egg. Max power.
Fuck up.
Oh, why is he back to Fury?
Because Superstar doesn't match. Remember?
Oh, I thought he used the Dreamstone, not just
No,
like
it was Superstar. It didn't match.
They might not use the Dreamstone in the animation. And I wouldn't blame them. It's like they've already done a lot.
He's dry Bowser now.
That's like actually what I think they're gonna do. Oh, he's out of the ship. He's gone, bro. Yeah,
Oh, what
I mean, I knew for a
the-
fact he'd
Wow.
go dry Bowser. He needs to get back in the ship.
What is this fucking Looney Tunes
Yep,
bullshit?
Eggman's getting over.
Well, are they gonna make Bowser's bacteria fucking kill him?
So long, Doctor.
Wow.
Yeah, Bowser.
Dry Bowser. They didn't even mention that in the analysis.
This war was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising
say?
given how the Sonic series
I'm
is
2 for 2 in that battle.
This one
I'm 2 for
Mario comes
2.
across as more cartoonish.
to take Chrome Dome down.
Bro, it went exactly how you predicted. Bowser soloed everything.
First up is physical stats. The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power. And Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot
So
point.
sad,
Aside
bro.
from power-up
Bowser
items,
fans
both
got
could
validated.
manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases.
Yeah,
Bowser's
so-
all
yeah.
natural.
Saying that-
He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. Most of Eggman's robots could get turned into,
they did
say,
Mario
a
Party
frog
shit.
or
What
a
the fuck
bot
was
with
that?
no reliable way back.
You're telling me Mario
Bowser
Party
takes
10
the
in
edge
that,
in
dude?
power.
They count
But
everything.
definitely
in
not for
Mario.
intelligence.
I mean, not
Come
that
on,
I mean,
you
like,
have a
everything
4-digit
in
IQ,
Mario.
Bowser?
Man, I-
Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not
They're
an
definitely
idiot.
giving Eggman
Usually,
intelligence.
just really,
Not gonna be
really
about-
clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most
Okay, that was
prized
a
possessions
Dreamstone.
was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. So the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and
No, I
rockets.
mean,
Metal
most of
Sonic
his
speed
armies
and
were
power
fucking
alone
frauds.
could
Just
solo
Neo
most of
Metal
the
and
Koopa
Sage,
troops. But
Time
the
Eater.
Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades. Teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman
thought,
is
man, I told you that from the
veteran
start,
team
man.
player.
That's gonna
It's
bring
a
that.
I agree, I agree.
Guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him.
Man, that's
Train
not-
really
that
hard
does
to
not
cover each
matter.
other's weak points.
Giving them plenty of advantages as this
Got
war
nothing but
progressed,
jobbers,
like
bro.
battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the
If
Koopa
you
Troop
play
doesn't rely that much on technology,
A middle
Sage's hacking
school
potential
soccer
had
team,
little
close
use.
friends,
Also,
up
secret
against
weapon, Kamek is kind of busted.
a bunch of
Canceling
grown
Metal Sonic
boxers
power
who don't
copy,
like each
stealing
other. I'm telling the
advanced
boxers.
Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can
That's like
use
the
any
Pokemon
Mario
versus
powered
Ryan
item,
debate.
and they
Like,
have
some Pokemon wanna
millions,
kill each other.
billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans,
They should do the
thought them
Pokemon
to be
versus the Lions, and it's
unbeatable,
gonna be a
which Sonic
3-minute
proved was
episode.
incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman
Yeah,
was
yeah.
no pushover.
Looney
His
Tunes
quick power
horseshit,
output and
we know.
ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
Next time on Death Battle.
Get that BS off my screen, bro.
Oh,
Among Us versus Fall Guys.
Lamau.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death
I wonder
Battle.
if it's gonna
Thanks
be
for watching.
the crewmates versus the Fall Guys or the imposter versus the Fall Guys.
There's probably gonna be crewmates and imposter.
Yeah.
Okay, I think if they do that, I think a joke they'll have is that the crewmates want to vote out the imposter, and they end up voting out a Fall Guy, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Or they just end up voting out one of
Or
their
the
own
fall,
and don't get
or the
either.
fall guys accidentally kill a normal crewmate thinking it's the imposter.
Yeah.
Man, Bowser fans are gonna be so annoying online.
Doesn't matter. Sonic's taking the bigger W as a series this year.
Okay, but Sonic lost against Mario too.
Okay, but as a series, Sonic right now taking the bigger.
I'm pretty
W.
sure
Shadow
Mario-
Generations,
I mean-
Sonic 3.
Mario fans really like Jamboree.
I like Jamboree. Jamboree's fun, but
Yeah, I don't think they're struggling right now.
Shadow Generations, like that's peak. That's peak.
Got the Shadow game.
Put Shadow in there. Put Shadow in there. Kick Bowser's ass.
No, like as much as I would hope Shadow would win, he probably wouldn't. He probably wouldn't.
No. Shadow in Shadow Generations is power scaled so heavy he can beat Neo Metal without going super. He can beat Devil Doom without going super. He can beat...
And you know what Bowser does?
Devil Doom.
He goes Fury Bowser and uses the Dream Stone and just one
He
shot.
can beat Satan without even going super.
Devil Doom. Devil Doom.
Do y'all have a prediction, like, before we ever see anything about it for Among Us versus Fall Guys?
It's gonna be the imposter. Like, what do the Fall Guys have? Besides, like, durability.
That's what I'm thinking. What if they say their durability is so high that the imposter can't kill them?
But the imposter is all about, like, just sneak kills. So
Okay, but what if you tried to sneak kill a brick wall? You're just not strong
You
enough.
just throw it out in space. I don't know, but yeah, the durability is the only thing I think the Fall Guys have.
I think that's going to be what carries. But if they win, I mean, knowing nothing about this matchup, I think the imposter is going to win.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, it's just because the durability of the Fall Guys.
They're going to be like, oh, when they get voted out, they can just spawn back in, because in Fall Guys, when they fall off the
Okay,
edge,
I don't think they'll do
in.
that. Because that's not a canon power, that's just a game mechanic.
Oh, but when it was
Are there-
Joker versus Giorno, game mechanics matter.
What are you talking about? What game mechanics?
The almighty bullshit.
No, that was canon. That's lore. That's not a game mechanic. That's just how the attack works. Respawning after losing in Fall Guys is just
What
because
the fuck? He's showing a picture.
that's just
right
because it's a game show. Although you could say they wouldn't get the respawn, but they do technically survive falling. They just get placed back in that grid, and they get popped out when they lose.
So is it going to be like equal amount of Fall Guys, or is it going to be like an Among Us lobby versus a Fall Guys lobby?
I don't know. Those numbers.
There's 100 Fall Guys. There's only
it's 100 versus 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah, it used to be just 10, but they increased.
How many imposters can there be at max in a lobby?
3.
Okay, so it's going to be 12 crewmates and 3 imposters.
Versus 100 Fall Guys.
If they go that way, then the Fall Guys are definitely winning.
Oh,
They just jump on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to say some shit like Fall Guys get hit by a giant rotating fan and survive, and...
That's it. That's the durability. It's like how they're winning is durability.
Are there any crazy mini games in Fall Guys like that would translate to like a genuinely good durability feat, not like Wipeout?
I can't. They can move like giant blocks, I guess.
Because I'm thinking of stuff that's genuinely dangerous that they survive, but all I can think of is the acid. But they don't survive that. You get eliminated if you get. They survive. You lose if you get hit by.
Isn't
that.
there like a picture of like what the Fall Guys look like on the inside, like their anatomy?
Yeah,
but we're not going to discuss that. It's so cursed.
Yeah, they can like the most dangerous thing the Fall Guys do is like they can move these giant like blocks.
Yeah, even though they
That's,
have
like,
really
weird.
high durability, they're lacking in an actual offensive
Everything else.
presence.
They move slow as shit.
Yeah, they walk.
Oh, okay. It's not like the crewmates are that fast either. Their speed is dependent on. what
Okay,
the
but you
box
can
is.
change the speed of the crewmates and game mechanics matter.
We win. No, this is gonna be a funny one.
This is gonna be unserious.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm waiting.
This is clearly a joke matchup. I mean, they're gonna take it seriously, but it's not like they expect.
Nah, Bieber versus Rebecca Black too.
It's not like they expect a massive fallout from this episode. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this and be like, "Dang, the Fall Guys should have won." I gotta send them death threat.
No. If they get the Miles Edgeworth crewmate, he's a master detective dude.
What if they? No, there's no way they do this. But what if they? What if they give the Fall Guys the characters they have costumes for? So Fall Guys team has Supersonic.
And Supersonic. And
Dude, what if, since they're
Supersonic.
both indie devs, what if like one of them sees this and tweets like, "Oh, they can kill God" or something?
Yeah.
And then it's just over.
It's canon.
They probably wouldn't, just because Death Battle doesn't always take author statements as fact. 'Cause
Yeah.
very often they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, death of the author is a very real thing. Including the IDW comics is still like wow to me. That was interesting. I didn't.
They've been stated to be canon to the games.
They
It's
said
not
everything was canon, and that's horseshit. How is Sonic Prime canon? How is the movies canon? Like, I get multiverse theory, but like,
Even what?
I feel like IDW has more reasoning to be canon to the
IDW
games
has
than
the-
some of the random.
IDW has the closest connection because they do mention Tangle in Frontiers. But they also mentioned Sticks, and that's Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom is canon. I don't know what to tell you.
Sonic Boom Eggman would crunch up. He's the weakest version of Eggman.
No, it's the movie version.
Oh yeah, movie version. It's probably movie version Boom. Like Archie's probably the strongest Eggman.
Oh yeah, but they didn't.
Archie
give them
is not canon. Or any Archie character is going to be the strongest because they just go batshit in there.
Ken Henders or whatever.
Ken Bender.
Ken Penders, I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Still like when Archie Silver clutched up against Trunks.
That was awesome, yeah. You know, Archie, who won versus Archie, Sonic, and Wally?
Oh, Wally West.
Okay.
Sonic got cooked.
Yeah.
And, I mean, honestly, that was right.
Who's Wally West?
The second
Fastest Flash.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the second Flash. He's the fastest. Classic characters, the minions from Bowser's Inside Story.